From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching in this game, Ryan Weathers. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Ready to go now. Miles Straw stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Gets under it and pops it up. Guerrero drifts towards it. One away. Here's Trout. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. One down. So here is Bryce Harper. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Kazuma Okamoto stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Sliced hard but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Carlos Rodon. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here's a 2-1. Out to shortstop. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. To third. Okamoto. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Phillies, Chase DeLauder. Swings through that one. That one
Ball
misses.
four. Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. The kick and the pitch. Runner
No,
goes.
outside.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe, and fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Way
Ball
high.
3.
Popped in the air out towards left center. Base hit. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Miles Straw. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double
Got
play.
him. Stepping out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. That's in there. That's strike 2.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Good job to fight that one off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. Randall Grichuk now.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Two now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. DeLauder has a beat on it. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Phillies, Mike Trout. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. Here's Bryce Harper. Ball to strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Inside, just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Cam Smith. That's to third. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So up next, Addison Barger.
No.
Two one now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Straw brings it in with a nice running grab. Otto Lopez next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Way high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, number 8. That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Right fielder,
Chase DeLauder now at the plate. High fly ball right field. Smith gets under it. And there's 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Bryson Stott.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
No.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 2 and 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ball.
High fly ball out towards left center. takes it in for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it is out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. His 13th home run of the season. One down. Here's Alex Bregman. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-2 here. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next,
Davis
for the Blue
Schneider
Jays,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Davis Schneider.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Ball.
The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, Payne.
Fires over to Guerrero. One away here in the fifth. And now batting, Mike Trout. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So Harper stands in. Man at second. Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
Yes,
and
foul.
that is foul.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Randall Grichuk. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. This ball's chopped on the ground. Stop. The flip. Nicely done for the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
So digging in, Addison Barger.
Ball.
That one missing inside. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. So
That's a
walk
ball. Take
puts
your
runners
base.
at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
At the plate, Otto Lopez. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. DeLauder should have this one. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Blue Jays,
and they make a change to
number
start the 6th.
51,
The new pitcher, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Kazuma Okamoto. Guerrero. And there's one down. So here's the Phillies DH. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Right fielder,
2 outs,
Chase
base is empty.
DeLauder.
And now for the Phillies, Chase DeLauder. The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these
Ball.
Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And they cut into the deficit. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Joe Mantiply.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this
Ball.
season.
That's down.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself.
Oh, this one high and deep.
Foul.
Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just a slow ground ball this time. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1. In there at the knees.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Laser base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. 4-3. They take the lead.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch.
Randy Vasquez comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Cam Smith. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a 1-1. Late with the swing there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grichuk at third. Kirk on at first with 2 down. Oh, and this one gets away. Kirk up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3. Otto Lopez will hit next. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Kloffenstein.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Kloffenstein making his 30th appearance of the year, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here is Sosa to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air to left center. Barger coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Miles Straw digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike at 95. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1. And
Ball
that one cutting but missing down low. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Next
Ball.
pitch inside. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. One, two now. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Up next for
Man,
the
those are
Blue
the types of
Jays,
hits where you don't
third
feel
baseman,
any vibration in your hands
Alex
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Trout settles under it. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at second. There's a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. Mike Trout stands in for the Phillies.
No, inside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses the zone. And the count's full. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
No, that's too high.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball 2.
popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Blue Jays.
Swanson on to pitch out of the pen here.
49.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now it's the DH. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first. That's the inning.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Phillips. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. Grounds one to short. Stop. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. DeLauder moving under this one. 2 away. So digging in, Cam Smith. 2 down, nobody on. The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground to third. Sends it to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Chase DeLauder now at the plate. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. Fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball 4.
And
Take your
ball
base.
4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound.
Brusdar Grotterol on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. The tying run at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Here's Mike Trout. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now the Phillies down to their final out. Here's Harper now. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's downstairs. And now 3-1. They're down to their final strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 4 back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Rogers. Out for the 30th time this year. Kazuma Okamoto stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Way outside, ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. The 1-1. Just missed. The Phils trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right field. 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning.